welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very exciting video, a video that I have been waiting for. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to do this video for like a little more than half a year at this point. Ever since I found out that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were coming out with a palette, an eyeshadow palette, I was like, I am putting away money to buy this palette because I'm so excited because I knew it was going to be absolutely legendary. So I have it here and I am so excited to play with this. You don't even understand. But yeah, without further ado, this is my review of the Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. I cannot believe I'm holding this in my hands right now. I also can't believe that the Morphe store near where I live actually had some left, because I know that they sold out so quickly, and I think they had like 1 million of these and they sold out. So I don't know how my Morphe store had one, but they did, and I grabbed it and I have it and I am so excited. I have not played with it yet. I have not touched it yet. So without further ado, let's get started into this review and we're gonna see if it's a dope or a nope. So here is the packaging. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So let me take out the palette. Here it's what it's look like. I can't even speak. I didn't see this in the videos that they posted, but on the front here it has Shane Dawson's logo, and then on the top it has Jeffree Star's logo, and Jeffree Star's is in pink because Jeffree Star is everything pink, and I really like that detail. I love the packaging. It's super heavy, super sturdy, and it clasps in the front just like Jeffree's other palettes like Blue Blood and Blood Sugar. I did not have any of those palettes. This is my first Jeffree Star product ever. So I'm really, really happy that it's the one that's the one with Shane Dawson, because I have been a fan of Shane Dawson since like 2009. I've been subscribed to him since I was like a freshman in high school, and now I'm almost 25. So I have been a fan of him for quite a long time. I actually saw him at the airport once. I was in my car picking up my brother or something, and I saw him there with Ryland and his mom, and I almost fell out of the car window because I was like screaming so much. My dad thought I was having a heart attack, and I practically was. I could not believe that I had seen him in person. Anyway, side note, I'm super excited to try this today, and without further ado, let's go ahead and open it. Just the detail and all of the stamping, like all of the eyeshadow stamps and how they correlate to the names, like it's just so beautiful. And then it has this beautiful big mirror. There you guys go. Hey, it's the most satisfying part. Okay, it's definitely more vibrant in person than I thought it was gonna be. Like this color food videos, this like bright yellow, it's really, really bright yellow. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll swatch all of them for you and then we'll start playing. So let's go. Ranch, oh my god. My Pills, Tanacon, Diet Root Beer, Just a Theory, oh my god, Spiraling, and this is the top row. Conspiracy, Pigment, Food Videos, wow. Trisha, oh my god. Cheese Dust, I love these names. And Flamin' Hot, wow. This pigment is absolutely crazy. That color story just by itself is so beautiful. This color is gorgeous. This is What's the Tea, love that. This is Diet Cola, oh my god. Jeez. This is Not a Fact, Sleep Paralysis, oh my, that's probably one of the prettiest shades I've ever seen. Sleep Paralysis, oh my god. Illuminati, oh my god. And My Rides Here. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. As far as looks today, I truly do not know what I want to use. I want to use every single one. Okay, so we are back for the 4th time. I've done 3 different looks and I didn't like any of them, so I'm just gonna keep going until I find something that I think looks good and something that represents the palette well. I think it's just me. I've been in a really weird mood today. Today has been a really bad day, to be honest, so I am just playing with makeup to kind of get my mind off of things, and maybe that's why things aren't working out, is because I have a lot on my mind. But now I think I'm gonna try again one more time and see if I can get something that I like. So let's go. For the fourth and hopefully final time, I'm going to dip into Tanacon. I did put concealer on my lid, but I did not set it with powder. So I'm just gonna put that in the crease very, very lightly. So I'm just putting that in the crease just to make it like a transition shade. Okay, so now we're gonna dip into Diet Root Beer. And I'm using a big fluffy brush like this so that it's not harsh and that it's very airbrushed looking. So that's what we're looking at with Tanacon and Diet Root Beer. So there it is on the brush. Put that on my lid. Wow, this is actually beautiful. Adding the setting spray really just makes it super easy to work with and super metallic. So we've got that beautiful color on. That was the color Illuminati. Now for this outer corner, I'm gonna do my rides here, which is a black. Oh yeah, that's intense. That is intense. Essentially, I'm just putting it on the corners and then I'm gonna go back and blend it. This is gonna take me a second to blend, so I will be right back. Okay, so this is where we are. I actually do like this look a lot more. It's not gonna look like this. It's gonna be, there's gonna be a sharp wing. That Illuminati color is so beautiful. All right, let's do the most satisfying part of this entire video and clean up those edges. So now I am back with my face makeup done. I still have to put on my lashes, do my lower lash line eyeshadow, and put on my lipstick. Let's do the eyeshadow. I'm really nervous about this because these shadows have a lot of fallout, so I don't want it to mess up what I've done so far. Also, I used this color Ranch as my highlight today. Wow, it is intense. And I also used it for the inner corner, you know, the highlight. I mean, that is really intense. I'm gonna do Diet Root Beer underneath. And I really want it to be super, super smoky, so I'm gonna bring it down pretty far. I think I'm gonna take some of Not a Fact, which is that dark purple, and I'm gonna pack it underneath just to get another color in there. I think I'm gonna put the pink on the inner corner here. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. This is the color Trish, or Trisha? Yeah, Trisha. Named after the iconic Trisha Paytas. Paytas? Trisha Paytas? I think that might be it for the eyeshadow. This is what we're looking at. It got really muddy over here with the eyeshadow and I'm really sad about it, so we're just gonna not focus on it. I really like it. I like that I put Trisha underneath. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so this is the finished look. I decided to pop on some House of Lashes iconic lashes. Rude. And I put some lashes on, I put black lipstick on, and that's my cat, by the way, back there. And this is the finished look, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely have some thoughts on this palette, so let me go ahead and get into it. Sorry I had to move the camera down a little bit, but this is my official review of the Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. I love this palette. I mean, it's sturdy, it's heavy, you get what you pay for. It's definitely pricier than other palettes that I have. In fact, I think it is the most expensive palette that I own. But, I mean, look what you're getting. You're getting, first of all, you're paying for the names, of course, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. But it really does not disappoint. Of course, I did have some issues with blending, but I figured that that's because the shadows are so soft. It's like the James Charles palette. If you didn't watch that video, basically that one shade in there, I forget what color it is, but it's the purple. I guess purples are really hard to formulate, so whenever I tried to blend it, it would just kind of flake away and it would get super patchy and it just wouldn't look good. I did get that a little bit with Not a Fact, which is this dark purple on the bottom here, but as soon as I started patting it on rather than blending it, it worked just fine. I did do 4 different looks before this look you see right here. I'll put in that footage right now. Go over those edges. Yeah, this purple is kind of doing the same thing that the James Charles one did. It's looking really muddy. Crap! I'm not happy with this at all. It's really muddy. I just think I want to go a different route with it, and I couldn't get it to look not muddy. And I am not blending this one, I'm patting it, because I want it to be as opaque as possible. See, as soon as I blend it, the pigment goes away, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I just finished doing the cut creases. I tried patting some of the What's the Tea shade, that teal shade, over the corners, and I'm getting a little bit of patchiness. I don't know why that's happening. You see right there, it's like the color's like lifting up on the corners. I don't know. I'm gonna put black in there anyway, but it's definitely weird. I really don't like this look that I'm doing. Why is it not working the way I want it to? I don't like what I'm doing with this look at all. I'm gonna try one more time. Hopefully third time's the charm. These colors have a lot of kickback. See, if you blend it, it just flakes away, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why I am pushing it into my skin rather than, you know, swiping it. Who knows? Am I even gonna keep this look? Let's see. It might be too early to say this, but I really didn't expect these shadows to have issues with being patchy because they worked on it for so long. But maybe it's just because of the formula. I don't know. All I'm saying is that my Jaclyn Hill shadows are never patchy. Ever. And I don't have to do this technique with them at all. I mean, they're still beautiful. I mean, I'm still getting color payoff. They're just a little hard to work with. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to make it work. So as you can see, I did struggle with doing a look with this palette because I didn't know which direction I wanted to go. I didn't know if I wanted it to go pink. I didn't know if I wanted it to be blue. I didn't know if I wanted it to be grungy purple. I didn't know if I wanted it to be smoky brown neutrals. Like, there's so much you can do with this palette. Like, there's so many different colors that I literally didn't know what to do. I had to stare at it for quite a while and to figure out what I was gonna do with it. It's super, super pretty. I feel very edgy, and I love that. When I think of a conspiracy palette, it's something dark and it's edgy and it's vampy. My only complaint is that some of the shadows are too soft to the point where you can't blend them out. Otherwise, they get patchy. I understand that Shane, he wanted things from his life to be conveyed through this palette, which is why he included so many different colors. However, as much as I love the color story, I think it's a little bit random, and I think that's why I had some issues with it, because I looked at it for so long and I was like, I don't know what kind of look I can do because there's so much to choose from. Even though it's only 18 shadows, there's a lot of option. Like, let me give you an example. So this is the Morphe 35F palette. Look at this palette. Like, if you open this palette, you know you're gonna do some kind of a brown look with maybe a gold shadow and maybe a purple somewhere in there. Like, you know what kind of look you want to do when you see this. When I look at the Conspiracy palette, I see some beautiful shades, but I don't see, oh, I know exactly what kind of look I'm gonna do. And I don't know if that's a bad thing necessarily. I just think that it's just because there's a lot of different options, which I totally understand. And I think it is so beautiful, but I think it also could have been a little bit more, I guess it could have just flowed a little bit more. Like, I probably would have taken out the yellow. I think I would have added a dark brown, like a fudgy brown, something like that. I don't know. It's, again, this is just my personal preference, and I'm not saying that I don't like this palette. I really love this palette, and I'm going to use it for a long time. It's so beautiful. I'm just saying that the colors that were chosen are a little bit random for me. And I think that's why I struggled so much with trying to make a look that I actually liked. So my official review of the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, it's dope. I'm not gonna lie, it's dope. There's no way I was gonna say this is a nope, because look at it. It's beautiful, and they spent so much time on it, and I really can tell that they wanted it to be perfect. It's really close to perfection in my opinion. It's a great palette. There are some beautiful colors, and I love all the stamps and how they're all personalized for the shade name. I think that's super detailed and just very clever and creative. So yes, I think this palette is definitely dope. But definitely get your hands on it if you want to try it, because I don't think you will be disappointed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos all the time, and I would love to have you as a part of this family. Also, on the end screen in just a moment, there is my handles for Twitter and Instagram, so if you feel so inclined, you can definitely follow me on those sites. So that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next one.